Hi YouTube, and this is JTrain997, back with another figure review. This time, my Marvel Legends Gambit. Now, this is a very old figure. He was one of the first lines that Marvel Legends made when they were still under Toy Biz. Now, the reason I'm doing this figure now is I missed getting a lot of the Marvel Legends for different reasons, but now I'm going back and rebuying the ones, and Gambit really is my favorite mutant. And I didn't have a figure of him, so I definitely wanted to go back and pick one up. So here he is in the box. He comes with his staff, a little kinetically charged playing cards, has a real cloth coat, and a base of a destroyed Sentinel hand, as well as a comic. Which really brings back the good old days. You pay $7 for a figure, get a base, a big figure, not one of those little crappy ones they try to sell you now, a comic, and everything else. But anyways, onto his stats. His intelligence is a 2, strength is a... Pretty much he got a 2 for everything. Intelligence, strength, speed, durability, and energy projection. And his fighting skills is a 3. Wait, a little bit above a 4. Now that's ridiculous. I mean, I don't know what they were grading these on, but as far as energy projection, that's Gambit's whole thing. His energy projection should be up the scale. But, not to gripe. His origin bit says, always an outsider, Remy LeBeau was shunned as a youth because of his strange burning red eyes. Eventually he realized he was a mutant, gifted with the ability to charge inanimate objects with explosively released biokinetic energy. In Gambit's hands, even the most benign implement becomes an exploding projectile. However, he most often relies on his kinetically charged playing cards. A reformed thief and a charming scoundrel, the Raging Cajun always has a card up his sleeve. So, a rarer figure in the Marvel Legends universe, especially after Wolverine Origins has come out, but glad to have him. Let's pull him out of the pack. And here he is out of the box. Now, I want to say right off the bat, if I was going to rank all the figures I've ever gotten on presentation, how they come off once they're posed, this figure would easily be in the top 3. You just have to look at... I'm going to pick the camera up here, so sorry in advance for any movement. You just really got to see all that great detail in there. Unfortunately, the staff did come a little warped in the package, but I'm actually going to do a video about how to fix problems like that with items coming bent in the pack later. So, you see there the kinetically charged cards flying out of his fingertips? Let's see if I can get him to rotate around here. You can see the cards are actually 3-dimensional. They're not just a drawing in there. Get Remy's face in here. Look at all that detail. So yeah, as far as presentation, this figure is jaw-dropping. Now, unfortunately, his staff is bent. So I'm going to pull him off the base here. As you can see there, like I said, I'm going to make a video about how to fix problems like this. And onto the base. Now, as anyone who's bought one of the earlier Marvel Legends will know, the bases will absolutely blow you away, and they're all wall mountable. Now this is supposedly a destroyed Sentinel hand, and just look at that. Everything is just so detailed, it's jaw-dropping. And it's just an amazing base all around. I mean, if you're going to put up a Sentinel display, I would say buy the figure just for the base, so you could have this Sentinel display there. And there's separate pegs for him to stand, one here, one here, one here. Really a great figure. I've already showed the cards, but there it is. Probably my only issue with the figure thus far is the cards do not stay in his hand all that well. Like, you can jam them down in there and they'll stay, but like that slight movement will knock him out, which I'm gonna pose him and leave him. But still, I really wish the cards would have stayed a little bit better. Okay, so on to Remy. Get the light down here. You can see that Remy has a real cloth coat, and he is detailed all the way around, not just under his coat. I think you could actually take the coat all the way off if you wanted. I do not want to, because it seems like it'll be a real pain to get back on. But overall, this is a great figure. Look at that detail around his neck. A great figure of a great character, and I absolutely love him. Now, he has a $30 price tag on eBay, usually. That's about what he goes for. That can depend on with or without shipping. I managed to get mine for $30 with shipping. There's a couple of different variants for people who want to buy them in the box. The blue and gold foil variants. If that means anything to you, you're a collector of Marvel Legends. There's his comic in there. No foil on that one. So, his staff actually does stay in his hand really well. I don't know if I mentioned that. You wouldn't think it would, but once you've got the staff hand closed, his staff's going to stay. So overall, this is J-Train 997. If you're a Gambit fan and you haven't picked up this figure, you definitely owe it to yourself. Now, if you just want an awesome figure to pose, $30 is a little steep, I'll admit, but when everything's said and done, this figure more than makes up for it. So this is J-Train. Unfortunately, I don't have him stuck on the base that good. This is J-Train 997. I'm going to give Gambit a very solid 9.5 out of 10. He has some issues holding his accessories. His staff came bent, which is fixable. And the detail in this guy's great. The base is fantastic. Can't recommend him enough. 9.5 out of 10. I personally feel $30 is a steal for this guy, but I'm big into figures. But this is J-Train 997 saying I'll see you soon, YouTube.